Hey girl, in this video, I just wanted to quickly talk to you guys about how game-changing permanent parts have been for my routine and how it's really simplified my routine. I have spoken in detail about this topic in a different video. Go check that out if you want a rundown of the full benefits of permanent parts. But in this video, I'll just be talking about some of my favorite benefits and also showing you how I find or rediscover my parts after I have done, say, something different from those parts, if you know what I mean. So right now I've got loose hair that has just been unraveled from chunky twists, and when I say chunky, I mean really chunky twists. I was not following the permanent parts when I did those chunky twists, and I had them in for a couple of days. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to find them and some of my favorite benefits. Right now, I'm just spritzing the ends of my hair, and it's just the ends because I actually used a gel a couple of days I was trying a few things. So I was just seeing how the gel would clump my ends, so it's a little bit stiff. So I'm just going in there to loosen the cast, and then we're going to go ahead and start discovering my parts. So I hear a lot of women complain that their hair is just difficult to manage. Okay, our hair, is hard, parting is difficult, styling is difficult, growing it is difficult, can't touch it because it'll break. Worse if it's fine, oh, I'm doomed. And I actually understand the challenge because it is actually it's not a breeze to, first of all, learn and learn all the things that we have known about our hair in the past, and then start to teach yourself and get into the habit of caring for your hair in a relaxed way, a manageable way, and a practical way for yourself. When you come to YouTube, you see a plethora of women doing all sorts of things, doing a whole lot of steps, I guess, in their routine, and that can actually be overwhelming. The biggest part of dealing with your hair, particularly if you like to keep your hair in its natural state, in its most natural state, that is not heat stretched and not chemically stretched, is detangling. So detangling is probably the biggest one, and also parts, like making parts, particularly if you want clean, well-defined parts, it can be a challenge. The hair is kinky, the hair is tightly coiled. Its natural propensity is to actually tangle up and coil up on itself. You're dealing with single strand knots. It can be a challenge. And I know sometimes we want to say, okay, natural hair is not hard, it's a mindset, etc. But when compared to other hair types, we have to be honest, you actually need some skills and some know-how when it comes to dealing with your hair. And for the longest time, I was like you. I suffered and struggled to, detangle my hair perfectly and remove every single tangle from my hair. And, that just kept me frustrated and really not enjoying my hair and my journey. So once I discovered finger detangling 1, once I accepted my texture 2, and when I discovered permanent parts and dealing with my hair in twists, particularly mini to midi twists, it changed everything. All of a sudden, I can really just enjoy and relax with my hair. Permanent parts allow me to deal with my hair in sections that are already made. I don't need to set aside a whole day or a few hours to make parts without breaking my hair. Of course, if you're just going to rip through your hair, then this can be a quick process. But if you want to do it gently to preserve your length and health and the health of your hair, it takes time. But permanent parts allow me to always revert to these parts. Whether I'm washing my hair, treating my hair, styling my hair, I can clean them up every now and then or change them up ever so slightly. But for the most part, the majority of my hair is pre-parted. It helps me save time as well, guys. I'm not in there for a long time trying to make parts. I can actually, do it quickly and go ahead to styling, or just, go ahead to do a treatment or whatever it is that I'm doing that particular day. So it saves time. It keeps my hair pre-parted. It keeps my routine very simple, so that way I am not stressing about, you know, the pain that can sometimes come or the breakage that comes with permanent parts. And of course, guys, the biggest advantage here is that you're retaining as much length as possible. Believe it or not, parting your hair actually comes with a lot of breakage. And as you know, breakage is the reason our hair sort of, you know, plateaus and doesn't really retain as much length as we want it to. As you can see here, I just went ahead to put my hair together, and I'm gonna go do some house chores because life is life. I'm gonna come back and finish what I'm doing. However, I just wanted to come out here and show you guys how easy life can be if you just included permanent parts. I'll see you next time.